Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my little channel. How y'all doing on this here Thursday or Friday Eve, like we call it sometimes? But I'm here to show y'all just some quick, cute trinkets of things I like to have around my home. Things that make my home just, things make things pop. Things for your table, things for your floor, things for your, for your kitchen, things for your bedroom. A lot of stuff I showed on my channel already before, but these are things that keep my, make certain areas in my home pop. Okay. And like anybody who know me know I love me some lights, okay? I love some lights. So I'm gonna start off with this wine bottle. This champagne bottle. I got this from Cracker Barrel. I thought this was so dope. It lights up. Check it out. The bottom right here. It does have it runs by 3 batteries. And I said this is so pretty. So let me turn it off right quick. Turn it off. There's a timer on here too. So yeah. It's off. Look at that. It is so beautiful. I love this thing. And it's nice and heavy too. So, you see all the sparkles in there? Okay? It is so pretty. So, I keep this in my living room. Yeah, there's a timer. I think let me see something. Let me just turn this on. Yeah, the timer, I think it goes for like 6 hours or something like that. This is actually, it was $30 at Cracker Barrel when I got this. I said I could not leave the store with this darn thing. I said this thing has to come home with me, but it's so beautiful. So let me show a few more trinkets that I have around the home. Now, this is an old basket. This is an old basket. It's made of tin or metal, but I have it filled with a bunch of orbs. See these? These are so cute. I got these orbs from I want to say Home Goods, and these beads, the beads I have right here, these came from Dollar Tree for $1.25. I have several of them. You see, I got one hanging back here on this thing. I have another one over here. You probably can't see it, but yeah, these beads, the pack of 3, and they was $1.25. So I was like, hey now. But I went back to see if they have them like in red or orange, but I didn't see them in those other colors. I just saw it in yellow, and I saw it in this color here. So I just keep these right here, and say it was a big tall tube of these darn beautiful kind of hard foam, and this right here is like a basket like yarn, and this is like a straw. So it was like a big old thing that I got these from Home Goods. So I thought this was so cute. So I just keep these in this basket right here. I think it's so cute. And right here in the middle of my dining room table, I do have these pretty red florals. Now these red florals, I got these from various of stores. I got them from Pier 1, the Dollar Tree, At Home, Home Goods. And every time I see like red roses or red flowers or something, I always buy them and bring them home, and I'm going to incorporate it inside this beautiful foil vase right here. So, and like I said before, you see these, you see how that matches the foil on the vase right here. The foil vase actually came from Pier 1, but the candle holder right there, and I have another one sitting right here. The candle holders came from Burlington Coat Factory for like $8, and I got that about 2 years after I brought this foil vase right here that came from Pier 1. Now this pretty silver ginger jar, this came from Home Goods around 3 years ago, and I did put some lights in it, so you see it's glowing. So there is a light, string lights that I put down in there. And I believe this was about $50 when I got this. And I have it sit up on like a big old mural stand, so that's where it's sitting. You probably see the stand like right down in here. Yep. I think this is so beautiful. Just things make your house nice and warm, very inviting. Now I also show these lights right here. Well, my flowers with lights on them. I just took a bunch of real beautiful florals that I got, again, from various locations. And I just put them all in this beautiful green vase. And you see the tassels hanging off right here. This is actually, I got this from Cracker Barrel. It was actually for like your Christmas tree, but I decided to put it on here just to make it pop, okay? And like I said, there's lights on this thing. And when it's on, especially when it's dark outside, oh my God. The way it glows. When I had my mom over here about 2 weeks ago, she was loving it. She said, "Oh, this is so pretty. How did you do this?" I was like, "I just do it, Ma. You just, you know." So, yeah. It's the florals. I showed this before. See that? Like I said, some of the stuff on here was for like your Christmas tree, but I was like, nope, I'm putting this stuff right inside this vase. I think this is so dope. And just sitting looking at it, especially at night when it's lit up, it's peaceful. Very peaceful to just sit and look at. This angel was gifted to me from my mother-in-law when I got married back in 2007. And she's named after my daughter. I keep her right here in my living room, okay? She protects me from all evils and from anything evil coming to my front porch, my front door, even my back door, okay? But I keep her right here in my living room. I do have a spotlight. Let me see. Yeah. That kind of shines. You see how that look? Just to have the spotlight in the back of her just to shine like that. Oh, she's beautiful. Like I said, again, at night, she's beautiful just without the light, but with that light shining on her, it gives her that heavenly glow. Okay, she stays right here at my front door. When you walk into my home, this is probably gonna be the thing you're gonna notice her. I just say it like that. You're gonna notice her. She's been right here since 2007. Yeah, and she's named after my daughter. So, and also, now the birds hanging off of her is made onto her, but at the butterfly here, I put that right there, the orange flower, and this is hanging. This says "Dream Big." I got this also from the dollar store last year. Yep, it's hanging from the swan right there, the dove. I say it's a dove. So beautiful. I love it. Now this is it's a lantern, but it's kind of like a bird's cage looking type of thing that I got from Pier 1. I also showed this on my channel before too. And it is so beautiful. It has an orange flower inside of it that my bestie had brought me for my birthday a couple years ago. And also that picture behind it, the sister in the green. Yep. I had to get that portrait right there, that canvas, and I had to pose. I did a pose wearing a green dress and my earrings, and I spray painted some fake flowers, and I did a pose. I'll probably post that picture up with this, but anyway, yeah. So the painting back there, the canvas came from a sister called Brick Built. I wish she had another one like this. She had a purple one like that, but I wanted this green one. I wish she had a green one again, so I can go and order this again. I want another green one. So yeah, from Brick Built, I think back in 2018, I want to say. Yeah, I think 2018 I got that. And like I said, I got this the lantern bird cage looking thing from Pier 1 several years ago. And I put the lights inside of it. It's just so darling. Like I say, things that keep your house nice and beautiful and keep your house nice and warm, you know. So that's what I'm about. Keep my home just beautiful. Keep my decor and everything just popping. And I love colors. Love colors. Here are some more florals with some lights around it. These florals, again, they came from various locations, various stores. Meyer, At Home, TJ Maxx. What other store? I think the Dollar Tree. I got these florals from, and I believe a few of them came from the thrift store. So yeah, when I get certain colors in mind, whenever I find these colors, I just come home, I toss them in here and kind of like, make it look presentable and everything, and I just keep it moving. Okay, that's what I do. You don't have to spend $1 billion to make your home look beautiful. And these are nice fall colors and also beautiful spring colors. I love yellow anyway. Yellow is a beautiful color. It's a happy color. Now this is a huge lantern. They had it in this cream color. They also had it in black. I got this at the at-home store. Last year, I got this for about $50. And I thought this was so cute. It runs by batteries. So I'm not going to pick this big old heavy thing up right now and turn it on. But these orange and like yellowish florals, these leaves around it. These are lights. So I got these lights from the dollar store. Yeah, well, the thrift store. Yeah, but I got these. They was like $1.50, and I said, let me see if they work, and they work. So I just brought them home, and I wrapped it around this here lantern, and it works. Let me see. Let me see if I turn these mugs on. Is it still? Yeah, the lights are working. Barely, but it's working. Yeah. Let me see something. Yeah, turn that light off so you can see. Yep, it's on. I will change the battery soon. But these 3 candles in here, they do light up. They sure do. I can check out this mess over here now. The bowl back here, I got that from Home Goods several years ago. And also, now the bowl down here with the 3 orbs, that bowl, I believe that came from Burlington before they closed around the corner from where I stay. So Burlington, and then I got the 3 bowls. Those again, those was like for Christmas, but I was like, we're using bad boys for my decor. So that's why I just put them inside there. And also the candle holder over here. I love that candle holder. See that? So there's 2 of them. There's one over here behind this lamp. So yep, there's 2 candle holders. And I just love that. It's so pretty. I was thinking about taking this bowl, probably switching the bowl and this big old mirror I got on my table, probably switching the 2. But I said, I don't know. I'll see. I'll check it out. Depends on how I feel, I guess. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is this huge mirrored tray on my table here. I didn't know if I was going to switch this up or just leave it right here on my table. But it's so cute. And I have a whole bunch of stuff on here. This table right here is my living room. I have stuff from all over the place that came from everywhere on this table. From Home Goods to Pier 1 to Cracker Barrel to Amazon to Walmart, all kind of stuff. A few things that was gifted. Yeah, all kind of stuff, okay? Yeah, but like I said, some things I showed on here before, but just showing it again. Just things to keep my home glamorous, beautiful, to my liking, and it's comfortable. This beautiful sculpture right here, that came from Home Goods for about $30. I got that back in, I think, 2021. It's so cute. Okay, well, that was just a few things I was showing, just things to keep my home looking cute. I have a whole bunch of stuff. I got too much stuff to show, so I can't. I'm just gonna show you. I just showed y'all little tidbits of things that things that are just so pretty and just make your home pretty. Everybody got their own decor, their own get down, their own colorful things and stuff like that. So that's just me. I love color. I love to decorate. So, and when the weather starts getting cool and it starts getting dark early, we're gonna be in the house anyway. So I'm gonna be doing more decorating this fall and winter because I'm gonna be in the house. I hibernate when it's cold. I don't like to go outside doing too much. If I gotta go out there and shovel the snow or something like that, I do that. But I usually order my groceries. If the roads ain't jacked up, I would go to the grocery store. But honey, when it's cold, I hibernate for real. On the internet, it's been circulating. I find it hilarious though, sad but hilarious in a way. Circulating about that young lady. Well, whatever. She said she's 50 years old, but she was talking about pretty privilege, and I was like, wow, is she for real? A lot of people was really telling her it was more about colorism. She think because she's light skinned, light eyes, and this certain grade of hair that makes her pretty. And I was just like, wow. I'm just reading the comments and everybody cutting her up, and I'm just here for it. I'm here for it, okay? But I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all saw. This is what y'all saw.
Oh, hell no!
This is what y'all saw. But this is what I saw.
got a putty cat looking ass.
Granny from Bugs Bunny. When I first saw her, that's before she opened her mouth. Y'all, this colorism and stuff, that shit is so played out and so old, man. It's so ignorant to me. It's so ignorant. But I'm here for the comments, boy, I'm telling you. I was reading the comments. I was cracking up on Instagram and also here on YouTube. Oh, my God, they was getting her. They was getting at her. She funny. She's sad. I just think that's her way of getting attention now, because when people show her where she was kind of on the heavy side, I don't think she would get the attention that she wanted. So now all these women out here jealous of her. But I don't know if I'll be the first to say it. I don't know if I'll be the last to say it. But my thing is, whoever she is, sweetheart, you have nothing that we want. I know you have nothing that I want. You have nothing that I want, sweetheart. Whatever your name is, while you saying you pretty and everybody hating on you, you have nothing that I want. From this piece of hair up here down to this toe right here. I'm proud of what God has gave me. You hear me? She has nothing that I want. Okay? That pretty stuff. You know what? To hell with all that old silly ass, third grade 1980 bullshit nonsense. Y'all, girlfriend, sit down. Please stop. For real. But all right, y'all. I'll come back tomorrow. We're going to do some, like I said, some shoes and some perfume and stuff like that. Just show y'all a few little things. I'm going to show y'all something I was wearing. Anyway, I ain't going to say nothing right now. I'll just show it to y'all tomorrow. It's just weird, but I'll show it to y'all tomorrow. So I'll get back with y'all tomorrow on Friday, okay? Y'all have a good evening, and let me go ahead and get myself ready for a Friday, okay? Deuces, y'all. Take care.